Hi guys, welcome back to Tara Makes Up. I hope you guys are all really well and ready for autumn, ready for fall. I thought today might be a good chance for me to kind of share with you 10 lip products that I'm loving for fall. These are things that I love both on myself, both in my pro kit as well. And I just thought when I think of fall, I think the first thing we think about like transitioning or changing out of a makeup bag is different lip colors. So I did a video last week, which I'll put an iCard up here somewhere for, which was kind of tips on transitioning your makeup bag generally for fall. Today though, I wanted to share you 10 of my favorite current, like kind of fall favorite lips. I've got swatches, so I'm trying on every shade as well so you can see them how they look on my lips. And I'm just gonna get straight into it. So the first one I want to show you guys today is by McGrath. This one is the Matte Trance Lipstick in Omi 107. And this is a really beautiful, how would I describe it? Almost like a sort of mauvey deep pink. It's very matte, and I find this feels very comfortable when you apply it. It lasts really well. I feel like of all the matte lipsticks I've tried, this formula is one of my favorites. It's very high end, very beautiful. Again, the price does reflect that, but I feel this almost gives like a browny, pinky, mauvey feel that's really nice for fall. And it's a nice kind of, could be daytime, could be nighttime, and again, kind of suits a lot of people when I apply it on them. So really like that one. Next up is the lipstick I am wearing now on myself, and this one is by Colorpop. Now you guys know I absolutely love I think they're called the Luxe lipsticks by Colorpop. I think they're like $7, around that, very affordable. And this is in the shade Money Moves, which is this gorgeous, like kind of orangey brown. I feel like it's really 70s. It feels like the epitome of fall, very much fall inspired. You would never think would be that flattering, but I feel like when I wear it, it just kind of plays up the little bit of tan that I have left. I like it with a bit of highlighter and kind of keeping everything else very minimal. And I also find this looks amazing when you kind of wear very neutral tones, because the orange in this brown just really makes it pop and just kind of lifts your complexion as well. So an unlikely one, but that I think most people wouldn't kind of think to go for, but it's actually really beautiful. Next up, I have one of my favorite kind of fall reds that I go back to year in, year out, and it's by Burberry. This one is the Lip Velvet Oxblood, and I really like Burberry lipsticks. I feel like they don't get enough love. The packaging is beautiful. Of course, you have like the Burberry check embossed into the lipstick. This color is the most sumptuous kind of like dark berry blood red lipstick, and for me for fall I do like to make my reds a little bit darker. Let me know in the description box as well if you guys would like to see a video similar to this on my kind of 10 favorite reds. I'd happily do that for you guys as well. But yeah, Oxblood is one I go back to time and time again. I hope they never stop making it because it really is kind of one of my favorite fall red toned lipsticks. So a new discovery for me at the minute is Kosis. One of the girls, I think Melanie it is, one of the models I interviewed over on my blog, kind of did like a what's in her makeup bag. She introduced me to Kosis, and their lipstick formula is so comfortable, very creamy, very, again, long wearing, but comfort. I feel like comfort really is the center of what their lipsticks are about. This is the shade Undone, and again, it's kind of got that rose pinky vibe going on. I really like this color kind of just patted onto my lips as well and kind of smushed in. I feel like it's a very easy to wear shade. Again, very universally flattering. I feel like it's not too pink, it's more the kind of mauvey pink. So it does have that more kind of like almost rosewood, like autumnal feel about it. But really enjoy that. Again, obviously you can build up the pigment with that as well. And this one has like almost like a demi creamy matte vibe. So it's not too matte, it's not too shiny, it's almost like just a cream finish. So I think I mentioned in my previous video, the transitioning your makeup bag for autumn, I mentioned this product, which I said was kind of my wild card, and so many of you guys were like, Harry, we want to see it on. So I am applying it here for you today. This is the Kevin Aucoin lip gloss. This is the Molten Lip color, and this is in bronze. And this color I think is so incredibly sophisticated, guys. Now it is a gloss, so you might feel like it's a little bit more high maintenance, but again, this one has such a great array of looks on how it looks on different skin tones. Like, I think this is so complimentary on a darker skin tone. I feel like on a much paler skin tone, it's a really kind of bold, vibrant look. You'll see when I apply it. I feel like keeping the rest of your makeup really minimal is key to kind of keeping this very sophisticated. And I also love this kind of like, again, with a very neutral palette. So say I'm wearing like creams and kind of cafe latte toned, sort of like wools and things like that. I feel like this goes really nice with kind of a mix of different neutral textures, especially with your clothes. So I love that. It is a wild card, but hopefully you guys will enjoy that. You can see it on me. It almost has like a kind of 1920s vibe, which I kind of really enjoy. So that's a really fun one. Next up, I have one from Make Beauty. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Make Beauty, and this color has been sat in my drawer for a while, and the other day I kind of put it on and I was like, this is a happy shade. This is a really beautiful vibrant orange, and this is in the shade Magma. I love their square bullets. I think their packaging is so fun. The formula, again, it's kind of like a creamy matte. I feel like it's very, very comfortable. It doesn't drag on the lips. I feel like you get really bold, intense color, but you can sheer them down as well. And I just think sometimes for autumn, it's nice to have something that is like a pop of color. You know, it's almost like the color of like pumpkins. So I just thought that was a fun one. I do love kind of bold pink still as well. But for me, when I feel like I want something really enlivening and face brightening, I actually think an orange is really, really fun. Now, I know for a lot of people the idea of wearing a darker lip colour and transitioning into fall makeup and perhaps wanting to experiment with some darker tones can be a little bit intimidating or a little bit scary for some, and this is where I think Glossier Generation G is just, they've got you covered. They're really going to make it even easier to transition. The colour I've got here is Jam, and I just think, again, it looks great on every skin tone. It looks really, really dark in the bullet, but it doesn't come out this dark. It comes out like a really kind of pinky, violety purple. And again, I just feel like it's a very face brightening colour. It gives you that kind of look like you've been eating cherries or kind of drinking red wine, and you've got that lovely, easy to achieve stain. And I think the great thing about Glossier Generation G for me is they make it like a very editorial look that's easy for everyone to do. So you literally just apply it like a lip balm. It's really comfortable, it's moisturising, but it's still matte. So you get that kind of look of a stain, but just in one easy swipe. So similar to my wildcard one, I did a video a little while ago using one of these lipsticks from MAC, and I wanted to show this colour because, again, I've worn this before when I wear kind of very neutral outfits, and I feel like it's a real kind of showstopper lipstick, but can be worn in a really fun kind of minimal way. This is from MAC. This is their Retro Matte Liquid Lip Colour in Foiled. Again, it looks kind of similar to the Kevyn Aucoin lip gloss, but I wanted to show you this because this is really great because it's a liquid lipstick. So it has like a metallic foil through it, but actually dries down super, super matte. And I find this incredibly long wearing. So this is like, eat your burger in it, you know, you go out for dinner and you want your statement lip, this is gonna have you covered. Again, the colour is one I think most people wouldn't necessarily kind of gravitate towards. It can feel quite intimidating, but I think with kind of really low-key eye makeup, perhaps just like lots of mascara, a really clean base, I feel like it looks really, really modern, and it kind of even felt like a little bit 90s when I was wearing it, which I really, really enjoy. So again, I wanted to mention that one. I think it's a really, really beautiful shade, and it's one of those ones you've got to like see it on yourself to kind of appreciate it, because even the fact that it's a metallic matte, I think is really, again, this play on textures is really, really fun. So another golden oldie, and one that you guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you will have seen me bring this one out time and time after again, and it never disappoints for me. This is the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Damned. I just think it's the perfect berry. I feel like it's never too dark or too goth looking. It kind of has that nice, I feel like it kind of borderlines into berry territory without being too full on. And obviously you can kind of keep reapplying and making it darker if you want to intensify it. Because it has this kind of crayon applicator, you can get more of a precise lip line. It's really good for on the go as well. It's like lip pencil and lip color in one. And I just think Damned is one of those colors that I always have it in my pro kit and in my own makeup bag for fall, because there's not, I feel like everyone tries to make this color, and this is the one I still come back to time and time again. So when I think of fall, that is kind of like one of my go-to, goes with everything shade. And then last but not least, I have this one. This is from Incredible. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is Glazing Over. So this is intense color lip glaze. So it's like a really, really high pigment, high gloss finish. And this is kind of like a more indie brand, which you guys know I love discovering great indie brands. And the shade with this one is Find Your Light, Not Mr. Right. Again, I feel like it's that perfect browny red, like orangey brown red, that makes me think of literally like autumn leaves on the floor as they're changing color. It's just so pretty. There's almost like a hint of like blood red when it's on your lip as well, that looks really, really chic, very sophisticated. And I think if you do like more of a glossy finish on your lipsticks, this is a really nice alternative to something more matte. And obviously it's gonna be a little bit more conditioning, a bit more comfortable on the lips, but it is a little bit more high maintenance. So I feel like proceed with caution. It is a beautiful, beautiful shade. And it is such a statement, such a beautiful, like high glamour, high octane statement, which I think is very, very chic. So I hope that was helpful, guys. That was my 10 current favorites of kind of fall lip looks, a mix of textures. Like I said, we've had mattes, we've had balms, we've had glosses, metallics. I tried to pick kind of a real mix so there's something in there for everyone, and a mix of price points as well. I have done a blog post as well to go with this, which I will link down below, where I've kind of looked at my current picks of my favorite liquid lipsticks as well. Yes, there was one in this selection, but I've actually kind of picked out a few more that I tend to, again, add into my own kind of makeup collection, and I'm loving in my kit right now. So I'll link that down below. All the autumn vibes there as well. Don't forget to catch up on my transitioning into autumn makeup video as well. I'll link that. I would absolutely love if you guys subscribe, and I'll see you soon for videos. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.